What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to your Life of Tone challenge. Your boy Life of Tone. We back with another video. We got Rico in the building for Street Scores ATL, Big Dog Street Scores. We're not talking football today, as you guys already know. We're talking some anime. Before we get to it, man, I thank God for another day, man. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I'm blessed to be with my man Rico, my so-called lookalike. Amen. Let's get to it. Last week we had our first anime Q&A. We asked you guys what shows you guys like to watch, what shows you guys are into watching right now, and things of that nature, or your rotation of shows, all that good jazz. But today we have our top 10 anime list of all time, our favorite animes that we watch of all time. Also got some honorable mentions, and Rico has a have not finished yet list. So that means he has to finish those before actually judging on them.
Yes.
So, and also I have a couple honorable mentions too. And Joe said DBZ or nothing. All right, so like I said, bro, I'm sorry. Dragon Ball is the only show. Sorry, we cannot be doing that today. We're not doing that. So I'm gonna let Rico pick his top 10 and some honorable mentions, and I'll go ahead and do mine next, and then we'll get you guys top 10 in the comment section.
All right, so just a brief explanation, and I guess I can start with the gotta finish, because it's like either I gotta finish it, it's my fault, or the anime isn't done. So like these are all candidates to potentially be put in the top 10 if they end up becoming better based on what happens later. Because as of right now, they're not top 10. Because there's a couple of anime in my top 10 that aren't finished, but they're just so good. I'm like, forget it. We just you gotta be in the top 10 regardless. But then these are the guys that's like, we're going to put a pause. So, I mean, we can run through that quickly. I love Overlord, Black Clover, Jobless Reincarnation, Fury, Arcane, Reincarnated Slime, Tokyo Revengers, Chivalry of a Failed Knight, Rent a Girlfriend, Jujutsu Kaisen, and One Punch Man. When those are done, maybe they could potentially get to the top 10, but they're definitely not there now, especially where they currently are. Definitely not in my top 10. So now I can get to my top 10, and they're not really in order, except number one is like the obvious number one for me. And then after that, it's no order. So it was really hard for me to put it in order, but number one is number one, everything else. So I don't know if I should work my way up from 10 and go up.
You can go 10 to 1, that's fine. 10 and 1 is cool.
All right, bet. So number 10, I got to start with my youth romantic comedy, Snafu. One of the classic comedy romances, great writing, ridiculous writing, no action at all. So if you don't go in there looking for action, it's just A1 writing and acting and voice act, all of that type of stuff. Number 9, another one like that, but I'm gonna have to get an edge to Toradora. I'll put that right above my youth romantic comedy, Snafu. Then number 8, Naruto. Ignore Boruto. Let's just say Naruto and Shippuden, ignoring Boruto completely right now. And then plus I haven't
isn't that bad, but
yeah, I've only watched like a few episodes. Like I've watched like 30, like a handful. And I've heard that it gets way better later. I haven't gotten to that part yet, so I can't even judge it yet. But just Naruto and Naruto Shippuden together, I definitely have it in my top 10. Next is Code Geass. Again, this isn't in any particular order, but I absolutely love Code Geass. One of my favorite anime endings. Because a lot of anime like Yu, which is also in my top 10, we're gonna get there. A lot of animes that are even really good and legendary, they don't end well. Hunter x Hunter ended just stopped, didn't really end. Yu, they just threw something out there for us. They just gave us a beach scene that had nothing to do with nothing, no real conclusion.
Getting together finally.
Yeah. And so Code Geass, I have to super respect it for actually having a really good ending. Plus, it also has one of my, at the minimum, top 5 favorite main protagonists in an anime, and my boy Lelouch. Then Haikyuu, it's amazing. Now, I haven't watched any other sports anime, so I can't even compare Haikyuu to the basketball one or to the boxing. Fire. You say what?
Haikyuu is fire though. That show's
absolutely love it, man. It's easily in my top 10. I can't compare it to I can't remember the boxing one from like the 90s that everybody loves. I haven't watched that yet. I haven't watched the basketball one. You say what?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'll read Yuki's comment.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm listening, bro.
No, you good. I'm chilling. And so yeah, Haikyuu is in there. Kaguya-sama, Love is War. That's one of mine. It'd probably be towards the bottom though, down there with the other comedy romances. I think it's gonna be hard to put my comedy romances over the other stuff in my top 10. So even though technically you're at number 5, it's really like 8, maybe 9.
Okay.
And then Mob Psycho next. That is a masterpiece. That second season, never seen camera angles like that. The writing, the power system, everything is just beautiful. Voice acting, dub, sub, whichever one you want. I think they're all great. Then you gotta have Yu Yu Hakusho. That's a classic. Obviously, one of the best tournament arcs in anime history. Gotta have that. Love the characters. Yeah, man.
The Dark Turn was insane.
Oh, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then Hunter x Hunter, gotta have that in there, even though the ending is just incomplete. It's N/A right now. And I can admit, even though I love the Chimera Ant arc, I think it felt way too long in a way. Like it just felt like it was kind of getting dragged out, but it was still amazing. And obviously my favorite arc was the Phantom Troop arc. I felt like that should have been longer, and the Chimera Ant arc should have been a little bit shorter, just a little bit shorter. And then One Piece is my number 1 easily. I'm not even all the way caught up. I'm only on episode 800 and something. In One Piece, it's made me tear up the most out of any anime I've ever watched. It has some of my favorite moments, some of my favorite voice acting. I watch it dubbed, but now I'm sub now because dub stops like 700 and something, so I'm 800 and something. And sub, dub, whichever one. I prefer dub because I mean first of all, it's one of the best world building animes. For me, it's number 1, obviously, in backstories. Like if we're talking about pure backstories, One Piece is number 1 for all of the characters. But again, I prefer dub because I mean, when they go to different islands, people have different accents, different ways that they talk. And sub, everybody's basically Japanese, except for the one French guy that's with Big Mama in them. That's it. But in the dub, when you're in Doflamingo's arc, it's like a Spanish, like Mexican, like island with the music, with the way people talk. And I feel like dub is just a better experience because it's more versatile like that. Like it's like different islands, people talk different. Whereas again, in the sub, everybody's just Japanese. And then they have samurai in there, and they specifically talk Japanese in a Japanese way in the anime, so it separates them vocally. As far as that's why again I prefer the dub for One Piece, but the sub is still really good. I prefer Luffy specifically in sub for sure, and Sanji. But overall I prefer the dub, and again either way. So that's my 10: One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu, Mob Psycho, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Haikyuu, Code Geass, Naruto, Toradora, and My Youth Romantic Comedy Snafu. Again, for now, there's a lot of changes that can happen. Once these animes finish.
Yeah, once you finish, definitely. I have to make a change to mine randomly, but I'll get to it.
Okay.
So, I want to hear the Dot Hack series. So from like Dot Hack Sign all the way to Roots. We all know that series. It's kind of like Sword Art Online before Sword Art Online. It's like an early 2000s anime, but they go to a game called The World and do all a bunch of craziness and foolishness. Fun though. A lot of dialogue, but not a lot of action, but a lot more dialogue, but it's fine. Tokyo Ghoul is also in my honorable mentions as well.
Gotta get to that. I know a lot of people love it.
Rurouni Kenshin, also another 90s anime I absolutely love, is in my honorable mentions. It wasn't my top 10, but it's something that it had to go. It had to go. It had to be mentioned at least. It had to be mentioned at least. It's a dope show, though. I do love the storylines and the backstories, and all that's pretty good. But yeah, definitely. So number 10, something that Joe did bring up, the Yu-Gi-Oh series. So from Dual Monsters to 5Ds. Anything after that, I'm sorry. Get out the way. Move. You suck. Brains is okay. But yeah, from DM to 5Ds, yes. That's actually number 10. I grew up on it. It's my childhood. I love the show. I respect it. I respect it to Kazuki Takahashi. May he rest in peace. Number 9, Inuyasha. Another 90s anime I absolutely love to watch. Super long, just like One Piece is. Too damn long, but it's definitely dope. A bunch of action, a bunch of love stories, love triangles, and foolishness, and a pervert who used a wind tunnel to send demons away. A whole bunch of crap. A whole bunch of stuff in one show, but it's dope. So I have Inuyasha number 9. Number 8, One Piece is at number 8. Low for me. Just too long. That's why Inuyasha and One Piece are there. It is too damn long. It's too long. So number 7, you brought up Hunter x Hunter. This is actually a toss up for me. I can't put a seventh anime in here. So I have between Hunter x Hunter and Bleach for number 7.
Okay.
It's kind of a toughie. If I were to give a nod, I will probably give it to Hunter x Hunter just because of Gong's storyline and his evolution as a character. But Ichigo's been pretty fun to watch too. So it's kind of hard. So kind of bear with me on that one. Number 6, Sword Art Online. You brought it up in our pre-talks before the stream. Sword Art Online is definitely number 6 for me. Kirito is a very interesting character. It's evolution of him changing and beating creators of games. You beat creators of games. That's you're broken in that sense. Like you broke mechanics of games by yourself. That's insane. I'm sorry.
I also appreciate the fact that most isekai they ignore real life. But that anime, like real life matters. Like he goes to real life and has to do things in real life.
Exactly.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I like about it too, because he went back in real life and met Asuna and all that good jazz. And she met Asuna's wannabe lover, and she kicked his ass. Good job, Kirito. So yes, I will give him his credit and that show his credit. Really dope show. I'm actually rewatching it now, so that's just telling me I like the show. Number 5 for me is Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works. I literally just started watching that show. Shiru Emiya is very fun. I do prefer Kirito as a character over Shiro, but it's fine. But the rest of the characters on Face Day Night, I will take over SAO. So I definitely like the show a lot. Things absolutely fire. Fate Zero is not better than it. The original Face Day Night's not better than it. It's the best Fate show, like Spoil said on the last stream, and it's not even close. Number 4, Yu Yu Hakusho. We already brought this up. Yusuke Urameshi's hilarious. Cool Bar's an idiot. Hiei is very funny in his own weird way. And Kurama's my favorite character. So, yes, I love Yu Yu Hakusho. The love story between Yusuke and freaking, can't think of her name, Keiko. Yeah. Was very, very intriguing, to say the least. And I think definitely the best arc of the show by far is the Dark Tournament. Let's just kind of get that out the way. Number 3 is Naruto. Definitely, I only put it at number 3 because I'm not a Naruto guy, like per se, like
the character, not the show. You're talking about the character specifically.
He grown on me toward the end of Shippuden, but before then he was getting on my damn nerves. And no, definitely a Sasuke guy. Way, way, way prefer Sasuke, but the preference is not as bad now. I still prefer Sasuke, but definitely give Naruto his credit. And the show is a little too long for me too, like I stated with the other shows. 600 freaking episodes, bro. That's 20 episodes. So that's why it is at number 3. Number 2 for me is Dragon Ball. I know. Just a bunch of fighting. Look, super heavy dialogue. All right, I mean y'all stop this foolishness. But definitely Goku is the beginning of all. I gotta get the OG credit. You know what I'm saying?
Shonen God.
I'd be having Lelouch's and freaking Kirito's and Naruto's and Sasuke's and all this
Naruto
shit.
Especially. Literally Naruto.
Especially Naruto.
Literally Naruto.
And Hunter x Hunter to a certain extent when they use names.
Yeah, God, yeah.
So without Goku, it would be none of that. So shout out to our Super Saiyan Goku. We appreciate you. And number one, this is gonna get a little controversial. Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion is my favorite anime of all time.
Ridiculous.
First of all, it got to the point. I had Dragon Ball at 1 for like the longest time. I really had to think. I was like, this is too damn long. Long. So like, Geass got to the point. A bunch of action, a bunch of dialogue mixed in. It's always great. I like the 50-50 dialogue to action. That makes a perfect show to me, perfect storm. Also, Lelouch as a character. So I have a criteria. 1, your main protagonist to have a ability that breaks the entire show in any mechanics of the show. Number 1. Number 2, your openings have to be fire. If the openings are not fire, I'm not watching it. And number 3, it needs to be a good mix of dialogue and action, which Geass checks all 3 of the boxes at a very high level. And number 4, get to the daggone point. No more, none of this dumbass filler. We sit here watching filler on top of filler. I can't do it. I'm gonna go crazy. I can't do the filler. Like, no, I get angry at filler. So this is why I had Geass number 1. And the action between Lelouch and Suzaku, that storyline is always great. The fact that Lelouch killed his own lover because she was in the way. This man's the nuts. He's insane. He didn't care who was in the way. Euphemia, get out my way. Suzaku, get the hell out my way. The whole Tokyo settlement, whole Britannia, get out my way. Out my way. I am Lelouch. And at the end, I think my favorite scene is when he used Geass for the entire empire. All hail Lelouch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All hail Lelouch. And he just sitting there chilling like, and Suzaku's like, good job, Lelouch. He's just like, they try to stop him, and Suzaku's like, huh? What's he doing here? Like, he did the yaw. So, what you expect?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's always great. Fairy Tail got too many. Exactly. That's why I can't stand.
I started it, but haven't finished it.
I'm not watching Fairy Tail because of filler, bro. I can't do filler. That's why Lelouch is number. That's just why Code Geass number one for me. Because filler is a no. So I love Yu Yu Hakusho. No filler. It's just straight to the point. Yusuke kick ass.
Man, I'll be skipping the mess out of filler, bro. I have literally the filler list up and just avoid it. I don't know what be going on.
They can have alternative storylines. And I just want to see people do what they gotta do for the canon story.
Straight canon, please.
So any honorable mentions for you? I didn't hear any honorable mentions.
I mean, like the gotta finish category.
Watching.
Yeah, but then on top of that, Sword Art Online first 14 episodes. Again, I'm not done. I've only seen like the first 2.5 seasons, but those first 14 episodes were like ridiculous. That alone almost made my top 10. And then Shimonetta, one of my favorite comedies, one of the funniest anime ever. Along with Prison School. You say what?
That's one of the very few comedy animes I actually watch. Shimonetta.
I love Shimonetta. And Prison School, right on the outside. And then I mean, again, some that I'm just waiting. I gotta wait and see with Slime. Gotta wait and see with Jobless Reincarnation. I gotta see what this last Black Clover movie's hitting on. Maybe they'll make it in. And Overlord season 4 is already coming out, but I'm waiting for it to stack because I prefer to binge it than to watch it week to week. That makes me so mad. And then of course Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, when it finishes, hopefully it's really good. But yeah, I'm waiting on a lot of those.
It started off.
Yeah. It's just hard for me to put it in my top 10 already because we haven't.
One season,
like maybe if I read the manga, it would, because I know a lot of people say the manga is like definitely top 10 worthy already, but
I've heard that too.
But yeah, where we're at in the anime, I can't put it there yet.
Not one season. Not one season.
Yeah,
that's too insane. Like
it's not that great. Yeah, it's not that. It was great. It wasn't that great.
It wasn't that insane. Now hold on. I'm out technical foul on the play. We got a flag on the play. Russian top 10 lifts. Defense. Stop scoring.
A little bit too far. A little bit too much dip on your chip right there for sure.
Definitely.
But yeah, I can see. But the reason I mentioned those anime like Jujutsu Kaisen, Slime, Jobless Reincarnation, based off what I've seen, I can see them potentially hitting the top 10 if they keep going to where I think they're going. They're just not there yet. But they got potential though. And I think Chivalry of a Failed Knight is a super slept on. Nobody talks about. Barely anybody's watched it animated. It just needs a second season, but I'll probably never get one. But then again, that's what I thought of Devil is a Part-Timer. I thought I wouldn't get a second season of that, and here we go right now. Again, another one where I'm waiting to binge watch it. Not about to watch that weekly. You're not getting me. Tokyo Revengers, I was watching it weekly, and it's kind of took away from it. Like the first half, I was able to binge, and then I started watching it weekly, and it just felt like I wasn't as immersed watching it.
Yeah, you wasn't like investing into it as much. I get what you're saying.
So I'm binging. I'll wait.
Yeah, that's the best way to go, man. That's the best way to go. The only shows I watched weekly out my list were probably all the Yu-Gi-Oh series, and I want to say Dragon Ball Super. I did watch weekly. I would say that. Rest of them, I binge watched all of them. So
way better.
Everything so I binge watched. I think I got like through the first 2 seasons of Yu-Yu in one night. I watched it. I was
One night.
in like one session. I sat there and watched 16 hours of Yu Yu Hakusho. It was insane.
That had to be amazing, though.
It was so hilarious and so dope. It was so fun. I didn't have enough. I never had so much fun in the house. It was so fun. Because I wasn't like fully invested into it because at that point I've already watched it before, so I like watching it while playing like Call of Duty or whatever, or playing Madden or whatever. So I was multitasking, but still like just a fun night in the house. I was up for 16 hours straight. Super was insane. Super was insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tournament Power arc was insane. That was insane. Beforehand, it was good. It wasn't insane to that arc. It went from good to like, oh, you had the like this is an insane. Like God dang. Yeah. So what are some of the shows on your not finished list you think can hit your top 10 one day?
I really think Jobless Reincarnation. Again, it's not me, it's them that I'm waiting on. It's not me waiting to catch up. But Jobless Reincarnation, I think it has ridiculous potential. Those first 2 seasons, I don't know. I'm really high on Jobless Reincarnation. If I had to maybe pick 3 out of my gotta finish list, Jobless Reincarnation is immediate. That's obvious. We'll see with Jujutsu Kaisen, so maybe I'll include it. And then I don't know. It's between probably Slime and Overlord. That's a tough decision though. But then again, I love my comedy romances. So Rent a Girlfriend, depending on what's going on in this season, man, I'm really excited about it. To be honest, I expected my hair. I haven't finished it because I got kind of bored in the middle. I'm at the part where it's some highway scene and it's the girl that can take away your powers or whatever. Like that's literally like the last My Hero Academia I watched. And I forgot something came out. Something came out and made me put it on pause. And then it just ended up like just never coming back. Demon Slayer is really good, but I'm more writing and story. And Demon Slayer does have good writing and story, but it's mostly for the action and how visually good and like how visually spectacular it is. And I mean, I do like fighting a little bit, but I'm way more story and writing. So I love Demon Slayer, and I would definitely have it in my honorable mentions. I did mess up there. I should have definitely at least mentioned it in my honorable mentions, but it wouldn't be in my top 10. And plus, that's another one that's got to finish. I got to see where we're going in the future. Season 6. Yeah, I'm way behind on My Hero.
As for me with My Hero got stale to me. That's why I don't have.
Yeah, I literally just got bored.
At the bottom of my honorable mentions, I think still think it's a good show. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
In Demon Slayer, I can't give it after 2 seasons being a top 10 show. It's only 2 seasons.
Yeah.
The only reason Code Geass is at number 1 for me personally, because they consolidate all that to 2 seasons, and the show is the same. Like, I need a little bit more action, like a little bit more like time to watch the show overall. Like 100 episodes minimum for me. That's kind of how it goes. But that show was just like everything was consolidated. It had a perfect ending.
Yeah.
All the drama was settled for the most part. Lelouch killed himself. It was what it was. Like,
but did you watch the movie? Did you watch the movie for like the extended ending?
I gotta watch it in dub though, because it didn't feel right. I need to hear the English Lelouch's voices. God, and that dude plays so many voices. He might be the best voice actor ever.
Definitely one of them.
Sure. He played Ichigo. He plays so many main characters.
Been in the game for a minute, like
in the game for a minute.
Pretty sure he charges a lot of money
my man on Power Rangers, for crying out loud, bro. Like, my man has been in the game for 30 years, bro. Like,
one of the pioneers.
Bro. Oh, Asami got killed. Oh yeah.
I did really like it. I wouldn't even put it in my honorable mentions, but I did really enjoy it. It was just too short. See, I'm kind of the opposite of you, where I like my anime long. I like my anime really long, so that was like a 1 season, we're done type of thing. I'm like, as long as it's really good, don't just babble. Don't just keep making filler to extend the anime. But I do prefer my animes long because I have separation issues. Like, when the anime ends and I know that's it, I'll no longer see any more from the characters. I'm a little sad inside when I'm moving on to my next anime. So that's why I really appreciate One Piece, because first of all, it's really long and then it's good while it's long. Kame got killed, really liked it, but it was just so short that it just didn't hit me as hard as like a lot of the anime in my top 10.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, fact. That's the only way it didn't hit my top 10 too. It's just too short. One season just doesn't really cut it for me. And the fact that they mostly like one season shows don't really give you an ending. It's like, okay, we're gonna just end this now. Like the show with the kids. I've got the darn show.
Made in Abyss?
No, let me see. Gotta find
Promise
it.
Neverland?
Promise Neverland. Ah, got it. Like it just didn't give us like a full ending. It's just like
I heard the second season was terrible too. I haven't watched it because everybody kept complaining about it.
Yeah,
I've heard everybody hate it. I don't know what happened. First season was amazing. I was super excited.
Fire. Well,
it was just like Attack on Titan first season. How excited I was for the next season. I was like, man, we need this next season.
All right, so Promise Neverland for me was, if I grade the first season, I'll give it an A. It was just incredible. It was just
ridiculous. Yes.
Ridiculously good, right? Second season, I'll give it a C plus. It wasn't horrible. It was above average, but it did not meet up to the expectations. Not at all. At all. Been a little too much action with the kids fighting. I kind of put me off. It's like, oh, kids can fight? What the hell? They ran the whole first season. And then they ain't fight no demons. Like, huh? Interesting. Okay. All right. Cool. Good to know. But I did like the fact though, if you didn't watch second season, I can't tell you that. Never mind.
No, yeah. I may never.
You may never. Okay, I'll spoil it. Screw it. You never watch it.
Yeah.
I did like the fact that Norman did come back.
Okay.
So that was probably my favorite part. The fact that Norman actually did come back into the show. You watch any Persona animes? No, I have not. Did play the game.
I wanted to play the game.
Yeah, I did play the game, and I want to watch the show off the fact that the game was fire. The game was fire, by the way, Yuki. Thank you for the suggestion. So
what are they fighting? Deers and
bro,
he's talking about all types. Season.
They was fighting all types of shit. It was all like big, wild. I don't know if you watch Inuyasha, but it's like them demons from Inuyasha. He's just big and retarded, and got all these freaking extra limbs and all this foolishness. There's some big mamma jams, bro. There was some big.
What are they fighting with?
Bro, bows and arrows and their fists, bro. Insane. They were doing anything. Powers. Like, bro, they had not, bro. They literally just regular kids, bro, as you saw in the first season, bro. No type of power, bro. The only thing they had was like Norman's like an extremely good strategist, but like outside of that, like anything. They had bows and arrows, and they forgot it. They thugged it out. But yeah,
man, it's prehistoric. They died demons.
bro, I don't know how they did it, bro. Like, but it was like they used their fists to try to get away and then grab bows and arrows and shoot them. It was just kind of weird. It was just weird. They try to be sleepy. Well, that show came out before Demon Slayer, so let's keep that in mind too.
Technically, yeah.
Technically came out before Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is more popular, so I understand
why. Far more. For a good reason.
For a great reason.
Yeah, definitely top 3 fight scene animes, because the first season with the water, the second season with just all of it, with the fire, everything was just ridiculous.
And when homie fought due to the death, that was just insane.
Yeah.
The fire Hashira, that was insane.
Yeah. Talking about the train one, that was all of that was ridiculous. Demon Slayer, when it finishes, depending on how this next season, and I've heard that it's actually not even that much left. I thought it was going to be like a 5-6 season thing, but I'm hearing this third season might be the last season. Depending on how that ends, it could potentially be in my top 10. But as of right now, I just, I enjoy other anime more than it. I'm not gonna lie, like Overlord. You can critique it and say Demon Slayer is the better anime, but I just like watching Overlord more. I don't know why.
I think Chanel would agree with you. I'll have to check on that. But I think she would actually on that one.
I love
Overlord. It's pretty fun. I definitely think Black Clover is pretty fire too. I just started watching it on my own. I was watching with Chanel first. I watched on my own. Like, this show's actually kind of fire. But kind of fire.
It starts a little, but
Slow.
yeah, Black Clover gets really good.
Yeah.
You just got to skip the festivals. If you're in a Black Clover festival, you're wasting your time. I think literally one festival episode was actually kind of canon. The rest are completely filler. You got Leader of the Black Bulls and other buddies just out here fighting each other, just competing and stupid stuff. It's just ridiculous.
Interesting.
You said anime's about to end, let it end. If you make extra, make an OVA or make a video. I agree. Yeah, don't force it.
Don't force it.
Don't force it.
I think like I think when you make filler, it should only be backstories on the characters. Like, and it should be it should be no more than one season. Like, I should use like Naruto, for example. Like, you should have one filler season and gave it Sasuke's backstory, Naruto's backstory, and all like the important characters' backstory. No more filler. Get back to the canon show and get to the damn point. All that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna do it. And like when they put him into the Infinite Tsukuyomi, so this is too long. I can't do this anymore.
Bro, that Naruto filler where they're trying to take off Kakashi's mask all episode. Like why? Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? It was good. Hey, high Q in the game. High Q in the picture.
High Q in the picture, man. We're talking about topic near and dear to my heart. Yes, it is. Who's going to the opening weekend for Dragon Ball Super? Oh, I didn't know that a weekend showing. I would go just because I'm a writer, so I know what to do with my stories. That's super important. When you're a writer yourself, or when you love to write, like I actually love to write on my spare time. So that's also important, the dialogue and the writing of the story too. So let's give a recap of our top 10 because Hawk just got here. So what was your top 10 again, bro?
All right, so no specific order other than the fact that One Piece is my obvious number one. After that, again, no order after One Piece. You got Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, Mob Psycho, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Haikyuu, Code Geass. Code Geass is probably top 3. I kind of feel like I'm being disrespectful to the anime by having it number 7. Even though it's technically not in the order, I still feel like Code Geass should be probably after One Piece. Naruto, Toradora, and my youth romantic comedy Snafu, and that's because I have a lot of really good animes that I'm just waiting to finish, and they may replace several of those in my top 10.
So my honorable mentions were the Dot Hack series, the Tokyo Ghoul Rurouni Kenshin, and also he just said it, Akame ga Kill is also another honorable mention too. So a few more honorable mentions, a bunch of honorable mentions, a bunch of shows I actually do like watching. But my top 10, number 10, the entire Yu-Gi-Oh series from DM, from Duel Monsters to 5Ds, anything after 5Ds can kick rocks. I don't care. Next, number 9 is Inuyasha. Show's absolutely fire. Number 8 for me is One Piece. It's just too long, but the show is definitely fire, and Luffy is definitely fun to watch. Hunter x Hunter is number 7. After that, Sword Art Online is number 6. Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works is number 5 for me. Yu Hakusho is number 4. Naruto is number 3. Dragon Ball is number 2. And number 1, Code Geass, The Loose Rebellion is my favorite anime of all time. Those are my top 10. Look good. All right, so Avatar to me, great show. There's nothing against Avatar. Nothing against Avatar. Nothing against Aang. There's nothing wrong with Avatar, okay? There's nothing wrong with the show. It's just, to me, it wasn't Japanese anime enough for me.
It was more cartoon, American.
Yeah, it was just too Americanized. That was my thing. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I saw like the first 5 episodes because again, anything after Courage the Cowardly Dog, completely missed it. So I haven't seen nothing anime, cartoon. Once I got a hold of video games, it was over with. If my TV was on, it was for Halo, Call of Duty, Madden, whatever, Kingdom Hearts even. It was, after the Ed Nettie and Courage the Cowardly Dog era of cartoons, I didn't see anything. So I haven't seen Avatar. I went back and watched like the first 5 episodes, then it was a little too slow, and I want to go back and finish it, but it was just I tried to watch it while like Tokyo Revengers was coming out weekly and things like that. I'm like, bro, this is so much slower. I'm struggling.
You kind of have to like just watch it.
Just isolate myself and that only.
Watch Avatar. It's not a bad show. I do think it's a good show, no doubt. It's just too Americanized. It's too Americanized. Now, if you want to talk top 10 shows of all time, period,
Boondocks is crazy. I've rewatched it.
Sing.
Elite.
Fire.
Easily top elite.
Geass, what's up, Geass?
Good, Geass.
So I guess that we gotta recap again because every time somebody pulls up, well, y'all might have watched it back. No, you know what? We'll recap for a little second. Do you think Attack on Titan should have ended after season 2?
For me, definitely not, because I feel like season 2 literally turned me off of Attack on Titan. Like, especially with how overhyped it was. I was bored. Season 3 was really good, and I'm hearing season 4 puts Attack on Titan like in top anime of all time. I still haven't seen season 4 though. But that season 2 was just like, ugh. That season 2 made me so mad that it took me forever to watch season 3, and I'm still taking forever to watch season 4. But season 1 was a classic. Season 3 was really good. So I think if they would have stopped after season 2, Attack on Titan would have been nowhere near my top 30. It wouldn't even been close after that season 2.
My top 30.
But that season 3 saved it for me. And again, I'm hearing season 4 is legendary. I just gotta watch it. But season 2 is
Yeah, you couldn't end on Attack on Titan on a bad note like that. I definitely agree. That's why Attack on Titan did not hit my top 10. And it's definitely toward the bottom of honorable mentions because of season 2. It hurt the entire show to me. Season 4 is insane.
I'm hearing that.
Insane. Just crazy. Season 3, dope. But season 4, just to the moon and beyond. Insane. But yeah, season 2 was just disgusting.
It just made it worse because a few people in my Xbox party chat were overhyping it.
But it wasn't super enjoyable by any stretch. So yeah, it hurt a lot for me. Wow, you said season 2 was good to you? It was average. It wasn't horrible.
It wasn't bad. It was just the way it was being overhyped, especially by people I know, like in real life, that just made me be like, all right,
bro.
Like, all right, bro. Like, come on.
The fact that Crunchyroll was hyping the heck out of it. And it was like, I was 90 anime binge watching at that time. I'm like, bro,
leave me alone.
I'm watching all my classics in peace. After this show. Oh, we didn't watch it. Chanel convinced me to watch this. All right, cool. I'm watching. I said, okay, this is not having. It started off good though. It started off well, and just fell off the face of the earth. I'm like, what is this? I just cried. Back to my 90s classics, bro. I'm not doing this no more. And then Chanel, like, season 3 is really good. And watch him. Like, all right. I said, okay. Season 3, okay, good job. And then season 2 was trash. Like, just trash. Like, oh crap. Rico in the house. Good. Big Money Sonny, what's up, bro? But yeah, I guess I definitely can recap the Big Money Sonny and Jared since they are here. My top 10 anime of all time. Number 10 is a Yu-Gi-Oh series from Duel Monsters to 5Ds. Inuyasha, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Sword Art Online, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, Dragon Ball, and Code Geass are my top 10 animes of all time. And Rico gave his 100 times. If you want to give it to him, you want to hear it again. You don't mind? That's fine with me.
Y'all don't mind. So I mean, have some honorable mentions that could be in my top 10, but I'm waiting for them to finish before I add them in there. I gotta wait and see how their next seasons or whatever movies they have coming up turn out. So currently in my top 10, but again, like 4 of these could easily be replaced by some other anime that I'm not gonna mention yet until they finish. We got my youth romantic comedy Snafu, Toradora, Naruto series, Code Geass, of course, Haikyuu, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Mob Psycho, Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter, and then my number one. None of that is in order except for One Piece is my clear number one. That's the only thing that's in order. One Piece number one. Everything else kind of just jumbled up as a top 10. And man, appreciate that, Big Money Sonny. I don't know if you know Protect, but Big Money Sonny runs the best Commander Discord group doing it. I mean, people being there till 5 a.m.
I was in it for a bit.
Mhm.
And Big Money Sonny want to add me back in. I definitely won't mind. Someone has some choice words for me in there. I can say no names.
Choice words.
I don't know what the hell I did, but whatever. Whatever. It's water under the bridge now. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Is it another YouTuber? Like another?
No.
Somebody
Someone
random.
subscribe to all of us. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
Protect Rico, my Hero Academics S tier.
Really?
Season 1 through 3, I'll give you that. 1 through 3.
I was really having fun. I was really having fun in the beginning.
Yeah. 1 through 3, after season 4, I can't give it to you. But season 1 through 3, I give you that. Kind of like the Fate series, like I give you Unlimited Blade Works is absolutely fire, and the rest of them just average to below average. So that's how I feel about My Hero Academia. 1 through 3 seasons, fuego. Seasons 4 through 6, no. Sorry. No, cannot. No. You ain't want to come down with that. I mean, it's his take. I'm not mad at that. Just personally, I just don't think the show is that fire after the end of season 3. Pokemon anime is definitely average. That is the definition of an average anime. Just put that in the C category. That's an average anime. Boom. Pokemon. Average. Perfect definition. I
play the game way more than I watch the anime, so I don't even know.
Bro, the game is way more fire.
Yeah.
Way more.
I always tried to play like the third of each one too. Like I played yellow instead of red and blue. I played emerald instead of silver and gold. I mean, instead of ruby and sapphire, I played crystal instead of silver and gold. I always like having that third one because it seemed like it kind of combined the two and like had more Pokemon in it and stuff like that. So I always enjoyed the third ones the most.
I think our next topic we talk RPGs because I've been something that kind of goes into like anime and RPGs go hand in hand.
Okay.
So I think it might be something we want to talk about next week because it's a lot of dope RPGs people do not know about. And that people definitely should be playing. Like I just shout out to Yuki for that Persona game. That game was Persona 5 was fire. I appreciate it. That was fire. I had a great time playing it. Definitely for sure. So definitely that makes something we talk about next week. But yeah, bro, this you had a very interesting top 10. I ain't gonna lie. I like your top 10 a lot actually. Like because
appreciate it.
Like it's like a whole bunch of romances. A little bit we're gonna kick ass here and there.
Yeah, gotta have some of that. Like I mean,
and you know, I got my man with the Geass. All right, control everybody.
That's top 3 easily for me.
Oh my gosh, Lelouch is just so broken.
It's between I would say Lelouch, Gilgamesh from the Fate series. Two of my top 3 characters, personality wise. I love Gilgamesh's personality. Absolutely. That's my boy. He thinks everything is his. He thinks he's the superior being. He's easily top 3 character for me.
But the way that Cheryl beat him was just insane.
Yeah.
But Arthur took the kill from him. Not the most broken kill still ever. So all right, you can't finish him off. I'll do it for you. That was insane. The top 10 sports anime.
I haven't watched enough to have a 10. Yeah, I haven't watched.
Yeah, I think I've watched about 6 or 7 series, so I have a little bit more watching than Rico does. I give you my 2 favorite ones: Haiku. Yeah, well, one's a manga and Slam Dunk, so I guess that don't really count. But I love the Slam Dunk manga; it's absolutely fire, and Haiku is pretty good. I heard Ace of Diamond is good. I'm gonna definitely check that one out.
I've heard of that actually.
Korra no Basket. I've not heard of that one though, but I've definitely heard of Ace of Diamond. I heard it's pretty good, so I'm definitely gonna check that one out for sure. This is why we had these conversations because we found out.
Man, put me on, please.
Put me on. Definitely watch. Damn.
Yeah, I think the only one I have watched is Haikyuu, and I loved it. Like I said, it's in my top 10 anime already. I haven't gotten to Kuroko no Basket, and I haven't heard of Ace of Diamond. And there's a few more that I want to get to eventually. But I just have such an extended list of anime that are like a priority for me to watch. So I'm gonna get to those eventually. Oh, another honorable mention that I think that I forgot to. Food Wars is really good up to a point. Up to a point. Then they start just kind of BSing. But up to a point, Food Wars is really good. Actually, let me write that.
Solid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chanel. Chanel put me on. Shout out to the wife. Chanel didn't put me on. So I didn't like the show at first at all. This is hell no. This is hell no. And y'all hearing this. Chanel don't even know this yet. So y'all hearing some exclusive exclusive stuff, okay? So I watch it on and off during my lunch breaks. I said, this is actually kind of cool. Okay. And then it gets like a little too weird. I'm like, come on, bro. Like it gets the moments like, okay, y'all, like, this is a little too sexualized here. I'm trying to stop. Like, we have to stop. But it has its moments. I definitely agree with that. Prince of Tennis, definitely. Remind me. Thank you. Prince of
It's
Tennis.
really good. I've heard of that. I haven't watched it.
I forgot all about that show. Darn it.
All these
it's
downs.
Insane. It's darn good. Yes. So he be stripping on that truck. Exactly. They be going too far with this, bro. Like, what the? Like, Food Wars be going too far, bro.
After watching, I watched Food Wars. I think I watched this after that. But I mean, after seeing Redo of Hiller, Peter Grill, what's it, High School DxD, like Food Wars is like nothing. I don't even pay attention to it. Like after all of those crazy, like just super duper graphic, again, Redo of Hiller is probably like number one as far as that goes. Like Food Wars is literally nothing to me as far as like it being graphic and stuff like that. But I really like High School DxD actually has a better story than people give it credit for. Even though the story's still not good, but it's not complete trash.
It's not horrible either.
He said, "Don't even talk about Redo of Hiller, bro." If somebody tells me to watch something, I'm gonna watch it. So I've watched all of that. Peter Grill, all of the just stupid.
No one suggests me to watch any of those.
I didn't finish it, but I got like halfway through, and it was super. The story is terrible. The one that it literally got canceled too. The one with they go to the different places, and it's like the different types of creatures and monsters.
I got the name of it too. Oh, darn it. Can't think of it.
He said Peter Grill is peak MC. So I'm glad somebody else has seen Peter Grill, bruh. Rico, is High School DxD your favorite? Because I'm not gonna. If we're talking about Eki, it might be. I'm not gonna. It's at least top 2. I would have to go back and think, and I would have to put all of them in one category because there may be one I'm forgetting. But High School DxD is definitely top 2. I really like it because I actually like the story. I care about the characters.
Was it called Goblin Slayer?
Yeah, that first episode was a little crazy. It's nothing nowhere near Redo of Hiller though. That first episode of Goblin Slayer was crazy. Nothing beats Redo of Hiller. I'm just warning people that haven't watched it. It's everything. Everything that you get Goblin Slayer, but worse. It's bad, but it's entertaining. It's entertaining though.
I'm scared to watch this. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's definitely watch by yourself, not in public. It's crazy. Yuki said it's traumatizing. Crow and Tuesday on Netflix. I've never heard of that. Writing it down.
Okay, Crow and Tuesday. Okay, bet.
All of these down.
It's traumatized. Oh shit.
No, Redo Hiller is like, yeah, you need to be ready before you walk into that one.
What the?
Just be ready before you walk into that one.
We gotta watch.
It's everything.
I can watch like on.
Oh, there it goes. Interspecies reviewers. That's what I was talking about. I only got like halfway through because I was like, what am I doing here, bro? This story is terrible. It's the same repeat. Every episode is just the same thing. We go to the next spot, try it out, and review it. We go to the next spot, try it. There's literally like no story. It's bad. Oh yeah, I only got halfway through. You got to at least have a High School DxD level story for me to keep up with it.
Yeah, facts. Definitely. High School, yeah, DxD. I watched a couple of them. This is fucking weird, but
it's a lot going. It's a lot going on.
It's like what's going on
Oh,
all the time.
My Girlfriend is a Gal. I only watched it once and I did really like it, but it's not High School DxD. But I did. That's the one with the like this kind of tan, like a brown skin of one of the characters, like a blonde hair, brown skin, whatever. Like, I think
What the hell?
it's not a real good story though. It's not.
Oh yeah, no, I can't watch it. It's just the
entertaining.
storyline, like not least average. I can't watch it. Like I just can't
Yeah,
watch on
it's-
the
yeah.
storyline at all. Like
It got to at least
No.
be something in there. I feel it. I mean, again, unless an anime is like completely unwatchable, I'm gonna finish it when somebody suggests it. So that's how I ended up finishing Peter Grill, which really wasn't good, but I mean, it was entertaining. So, oh, Monster Musume is another Eki that, I mean, not really a story, but entertaining. I can't be mad at it. He said Protec ain't dirty. Like, yeah, he ain't in the trenches. Protec ain't in the trenches.
I'm not an
He ain't
anime.
in the
No,
trenches.
I'm
He not in
outside.
the trenches.
I'm outside. But I'm not outside doing foolishness. So our online is S tier. Yes, I completely agree. Kirito is probably my favorite protagonist of all time. The man had all the hoes and was living his best life. And my man was killing niggas and beating creators of games. Shout out to Kirito. That's my guy. That's my
Oh,
guy.
The Pretenders! I gotta finish that. I finished season 1. I gotta
Oh
watch
yeah, I've
season 2.
heard of that shit.
That's the heist one. It's really good. Well, heist
Oh,
kinda. It's more creative than a heist. It's really good. Actually, let me
Oh.
write that down. I gotta watch that. Like
and Super
next.
Crooks is also fire. But yeah, I'm definitely starting this comment because yeah, Sword Online definitely is S tier. And I'm gonna rewatch it
Ridiculous.
because it's so fire.
Ridiculous.
It's absolutely fire. I think my favorite part of SAO is when he actually fought Arca Kaiba and actually beat the creator of Sword Online. He got to sit there.
That anime gets way too much hate, bro.
Way too much. I don't understand, bro. Like, what did he do to you? What did Asuna do to you? What did the cousin of Kirito do to you? Like, what did they do to you, bro? And that storyline's weird. I can tell.
Oh yeah,
that was weird. Like,
there's
cousin
weirder
had a
out there
crush on
though.
you. It's kind of weird.
There's way weirder
Both
out there.
teenagers, that's weird. No, weird. It's weird as hell. Like weird. But yeah.
There's so much weirder stuff out there. That didn't even bother me.
Yeah, I mean it's weird. Yeah, like, you know, what's his face? Don't we saw the damn show. Nasty ass show. Redo a pillar. Okay, like, we got shows out here like that. Okay, so cousin like a cousin, it's okay.
Warning you, big warning on Redo a Hiller if you.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna watch
Big,
one
bro.
episode. If it's like way too left, I'm just not watching.
Oh yeah. That's all you need. You only need 2 episodes to know what's going on here.
Oh my gosh, he said 2. Oh,
You only need 2 to know what's really going on in there. That's all you need. That's all you know. All you need is 2 to know if you're about to finish it or never watch it again.
You have to watch this like so. Like, you cannot watch this. Like no.
Yeah, don't watch it in public. Number 1. If I had to do like a rating of anime to not watch in public, like if you're like at a restaurant or on a train, on a bus, whatever, Redo a Hiller is easily number 1. And then we'll talk after that.
You're the bus.
It's like
You're at work on your lunch break. Don't watch this. I just don't watch it.
The first 5 minutes you think is just a regular anime, and then it just I don't know.
Oh shit.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh shit.
Oh, we didn't. What's the thing that's related to Fire Force? Soul Eater. That's another good honorable mention. That's a good honorable mention.
And Fire Force for that matter. So,
yeah, Fire Force was second season was really good. I liked it a lot.
I need more Fire Force in my life. Yes, I know Bleach is coming back.
About that.
I cannot wait. Ichigo is back. Shout out to Ichigo.
First of all, he has one of the most unique names in anime. I respect that as well. Like, there's no other Ichigo I've heard of.
That's a super unique first and last name for that matter. Redo here is a wholesome though. Oh my god! Y'all throw me off of this show, bro.
He's trying to get
turn up like Kevin Hart say. Y'all funny as hell, bro. He said, "Do not watch the White." Oh my gosh, almighty! Oh my gosh, this guy. I'm not watching Ron Chanel, bro. I'm not. Out of respect for my wife, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Wholesome my ass. He said wholesome my ass.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of them like the fact that there's an uncensored and a censored should tell you everything you need to know. Like there's different versions. It's up to you.
What the?
It's that one. It's one of them. It's one of them.
Oh hell nah. All right, bro. I don't even watch it. I'm gonna pass. That's all I need to know. I
Give it
don't
two
even know no
animes.
more.
Give it 2 episodes. Never watch it again or finish it. But there's no middle. There's no. You know what? Let me check out this third. No, you'll know within the first 2 episodes. Maybe the first episode. What you gonna do with it?
I check out the third. No.
Yeah, it's over with, man.
Episodes and gone, or you don't watch it at all, or you just go all the way.
It's no in between. You're either gonna delete your search history, your browser history, or you gonna finish it.
Slice of life anime. Katara Lives Alone.
I haven't watched that.
I my first time hearing about that. Her no
Dress Up Darling. My Dress Up Darling was pretty good. I like that quite a bit.
The fucking fire stick was one.
He's talking about redo a Hitler, bro. Don't even worry.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Is that what they said? Go ahead, bro. Oh my lord. What
it's
the
bad.
hell?
It's pretty bad.
It's so wholesome like school days. All right, I gotta stop this. And yeah, Cowboy Bebop is also another honorable mention too. That's just too short, unfortunately. Her music was good too. So was Fire Force, but none of my business. So is A.L.O.T. Delete your cookies if you have to. Oh my gosh.
But you gotta literally like get a new laptop after watching it. He is bad.
I'm not watching this on my laptop, bro.
Government gonna kick in your door like, what's going on? Like, what you got going on? What you got going on?
Y'all basically this show's damn porn. Y'all basically this show's basically.
It's like kind of worse than that though. You just gotta see it. It's kind of worse than that. Like
it's worse than. Porn.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
Oh my gosh! I'm watching one episode of this.
You report back to base next week. I want to know how you feel about
it. Oh my gosh!
I'm curious how you feel about it by the time.
Oh shit! Oh no! Hey Mo, I gotta stop, bro. This don't listen to Steven's lies.
He's trying to set you up, man. Trying to set you up.
Like, oh.
Yeah, hey, I'm I need 2 episodes.
You a Christian? Oh my god! Got me dropping the mic.
Yeah, I want to know your thoughts when we come back next week. I can't wait to see how you feel about it.
Oh my gosh! Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I'm be on this on Laugh Like I'm Up next week. What the? Okay.
John. So what's an anime that sucked but it grew up on you? Let me see. Let me look at my list.
Oh, good question.
Because most of the time anime start out really good and die off. It's really rare when one starts off kind of bad and then it ends up being really good. So I'm really trying to think like what was like, oh well, Black Clover. Black Clover started off like, what am I watching? And then it ended up being pretty good. So probably Black Clover. I'm trying to think of another one, but definitely Black Clover.
I would say Naruto. For me,
it's like, I mean, I binged it so fast that I didn't really like know.
It started off very slow. It wasn't. It sucked, but it was extremely slow.
Yeah, they were just chilling. They were kids just chilling.
Yeah, it's just annoying. Like Black Clover is definitely fire. Black Clover is pretty fire.
Yeah, it's really good. It just starts off. He's basically just walking around yelling all the time, and then eventually he actually like it started to get good. The writing, voice acting, all of that just got better. Action. There's some really fire scenes in there too. Like that one time, Buddy was about to off his brother, and everybody pulled up. That was top 10 anime moments.
Oh, very facts.
Bro, ridiculous. And I mean, I don't want to spoil nothing, but there's a moment that's gonna make you cry. You just can't avoid it, bro. One guy, he like finally shows a little bit of emotion, and bro, it's over with. My boy, he one of the real ones in the anime. One of my boys. I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but there's a moment that you won't be able to hold back your eyes watering in one moment in Black Clover, bro. It's crazy. It's a little later though.
I got you. We about to hit that 1 hour mark. So hey, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely dope. I ain't gonna watch this damn healer crap. And all right, so bro, where can I watch this? Can I watch it on like Crunchyroll or some shit?
Let me see.
Where the hell y'all watching that? That's all I want to know.
I'm one of them. I got my sources, guys. So I can send you.
You can text it to me. Just text it to me.
I can send it in the private chat. Hold on.
That's fine.
Hold on. Where is it actually?
He said, bro, you gonna need a new computer, bro.
You might want to delete your search history after that one.
Okay, I got you.
See, you're not gonna be the same. Change your
life.
life.
Not gonna be the same. Oh my gosh, almighty. Oh my gosh. 5 forces like that. Yeah, 5 forces absolutely fine. This is lit. Man, we're gonna do this every week, man.
Yes,
sir. See what happens next week when I watch this foolishness.
How much you watch? I'm curious as to how much you'll watch.
I'm probably gonna watch like an episode, maybe 2 max. This sounds too wild for me already, but just out of respect, I have to see it to give my thoughts. I'm gonna go that far, and that's it. Like, bro, what the Crunchyroll, Netflix, Funimation, and the hookup? Oh shit!
I don't know what that is.
Gonna be knocking on your door.
It's ugly out here. I'm telling you, change your life.
Oh my gosh, y'all funny as hell, yo. This is really hilarious. This is about some wild stuff y'all about to show me, bro. This is really wild.
I apologize in advance.
This man shit. I apologize in advance. Oh Lord.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna want a second season, or you're gonna think it's the worst thing ever. It's no middle. Damn. He said change your identity, Jujutsu Kaisen. It has the potential to be S tier. I wouldn't say it is yet.
I definitely think it can be S tier. It changed my identity. Oh my gosh, y'all going too far with this show, bro.
You're either gonna want a season 2 or think it's the worst thing you've ever watched. I can't really see there being a middle. You're gonna watch the first 2 episodes, or you're gonna finish it.
He said you gonna even watch. You gonna watch the whole season? Or you not gonna watch? Okay, all right. You know what, bro? Oh yeah, I think I've seen enough already. I saw the first clip. Yeah, y'all got it.
The first clip.
Y'all win, bro. Y'all win. Y'all win already. Y'all win. F that. Not watching it. You got it. I win. Y'all win. Y'all win.
Are you on YouTube?
Now, I type in the web address you sent me, and
then you started watching it through there, and
with my phone. I literally just saw the first 30 seconds. I need to see no mas. No.
What happened the first? Now I gotta go look. Now I gotta go look at the first 30 seconds. Hold on.
What the hell is this?
Let me go look at the first. I don't even remember what happened the first 30 seconds. My memory's bad, so I don't remember like specific things and when they happened. I just remember what happened, but not what order. Let me see.
All right, it's like before the intro. Like I skipped the intro, but it was like that first 30 seconds before the intro.
Before the intro?
Yeah. That's all I need to see, dog. That's all I need to see, bro.
The good part.
No, I'm good, bro. I see what type of time they on. I see what type of time they on. You know that type of time. I'll probably watch it. I'm watching this because I watched this first episode. I promise you, Rico. If it's that wild, bro, my thoughts are gonna be crazy next week, bro.
Hey man, I'm super excited to hear it. Like, let me skim through the first episode so I can see what you're gonna end up seeing. You're gonna see that. Yeah, really, like you need. It's the first 2. Give it the first 2. If you can survive the first 2, you good. Let me see. Yeah, first 2. Give it the first 2. Let me know after that.
All right, say less. I'm gonna ask for to watch that.
Yeah, we talking about redoing Hitler. Promise Neverland will make you be a vegan. Yeah, that whole situation is crazy.
You know, boy. Bruh.
Hawk says I haven't watched it yet. Hey, Hawk, change your life. It will change your life. I'm warning people. I'm trying to warn everybody. I'm giving firm warning so nobody can come back to me mad. Just know.
Oh my gosh. Hey, yo, Rico funny. He said, look, bro, I'm getting all fair watered down, bro. Let you know now, bro. Do not be surprised, bro.
Don't say I didn't tell you.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. We're going to see what happens, bro. I might watch it right now, bro. I can't stand Berserk.
My cousin loves it. It's like literally his favorite anime of all time. And he's begging for a season.
Might want
Seen it in trauma.
I've seen it and traumatized the absolute hell out of me. Oh my gosh.
Vinland Saga. One of my friends has been trying to put the whole party chat onto it, and I keep hearing it's really good. I just don't feel like watching something that's serious yet, but I'm gonna get to it. I'm just in the isekai mood right now that has some action, some comedy, some foolishness. Eventually, when I'm ready for a really serious, really good anime, Vinland Saga is probably gonna be the first one I'll watch.
Facts. Well, we're gonna end this episode here so I can watch this foolishness y'all talking about. And y'all get my thoughts next week, bro. But yeah, man.
Hey, let's get it.
Another anime talk episode 2 with Rico from Street Scores. Hopefully, we're gonna have Rio on next week. I don't know what the heck is going on with Rio. I'll text him, see what's going on with him. But yeah, hopefully next week Rio will be here. And we'll have Rio give his top 10 anime of all time next week. Because he didn't do it this week. So we'll have that next week. And we're gonna watch this redo Hill of Foolishness. And I'm rewatching Under the Blade Works this week, and another show I'll probably rewatching. I'm rewatching Hunter x Hunter as we speak. So I don't want you to be watching, Rico. We'll talk about that next week. Man, comment, subscribe to the Life of Tone channel. Also subscribe to Rico from Street Scores. You're not done so. I very appreciate that. You guys, be easy, be safe, and pray for a brother because this is about to be what the.
Good luck, soldier.
Hey, y'all be easy, man. We'll catch y'all next one, man. Peace, love, and blessings.